Hello to all you YouTubers out there. This is part 19 of my 185 reef tank. The tank is 11 months old right now, and I want to apologize for not making a monthly video. However, I've been extremely busy with 4 kids, and 2 of those kids are under the age of 1, so I apologize, but let's just get into things. Changes I made would be in the sump. I just today replaced the sump lights with LEDs. I went to reefledlights.com. My buddy there, who actually helped me out with the main lighting display, he kind of developed a plan to replicate the power compact light that used to be here. Now what we did was we put 2 heat sinks side by side with a total of 6 XPGs sump lights or LEDs, and then we have the one driver that's running them all. So that worked out pretty good. I am not using all 6. I didn't want to burn up the Cheeto right away, because I'm thinking XPGs compared to some power compacts that are 600K, it ain't nothing compared to these XPGs. So I only hooked up 4 of the 6. I left the middle one off, as you can see right there. The middle one's right off. But everything went fine. I'm just going to hope that that'll take care of some of that red slime or cyano in there, because these are on 24 hours, and the power compact lights, I have to replace them every 6 months, and it's been 11 months, and so hopefully this will take care of some of the red slime that we have going on. I also learned that if I trim back the Cheeto once a week and allow more flow to come over the top here, that I won't get as much cyano, so we'll see, play around with it and see how it goes. My skimmer's doing good, filter socks common, but the corals, they're doing great. All my fish are growing and doing fine. Frog spawn and everything is doing good. This green star is taking over this piece of rock here. It used to be about the size of a quarter. Now it's just about taking over that whole section there. This hammer's doing good. The Yuma, if you can see real closely here, if you get these fish to get out of the way, that the Yuma is actually starting to split right there on the bottom part of that rock. Is actually a whole new Yuma. So that's really good. I'm happy about that. Now this is really another good thing. It's SPS. It's the only one that survived. It's the only one that I like because it survives. But it's starting to spread and calcify itself along this rock and grow. It's a lot fatter than it was about a month and a half ago. Then these Zoes, they're doing great. They're multiplying like crazy. This is my first coil I ever gotten into the tank, and it's doing great. It's spreading all over the place. The Duncan, still only 1 head. I don't know why. I spot feed this thing, and it has 1 head only. What are you gonna do? At least it's not dead. That's doing the same. Let's see what else we got. That's doing the same. The flower pot coral is loving it. That was great. One of the things I want to talk about is pH in the aquarium. When you get into the summer months and you close off your windows, and it gets to be 90, 100 degrees outside in Chicago, and you have to turn on your air conditioning now, that's not fresh air being pumped into your room anymore. And what my leathers did, this one in particular, is it shriveled up and it got real slimy, and you're replacing your filter socks every couple, like 8 hours, and it slimes up the tank real good. And one of the things that I was told to do was to take out of the skimmer here, you see this little hole right there? I don't know if that shows up. But yeah, right there, that little hole right there. You can actually hook up an airline tube that will go from there outside of the sump through to outside with an airline tube. Now that will suck in fresh air and bring that into your tank. However, it is going to be sucking in hot air. That's why I have not done it. It's 70 degrees out, or 75 degrees out today and tonight, and my tank runs at 80. Now I do not have a chiller, I do not have a heater. Everything that gets heated is just by these two pumps here and the pumps that are in the tank, including the skimmer. And that will run me, 78 to 80 degrees. But if I'm pulling in hot air from outside just to aerate the tank, I'm a little bit worried that I'm going to get over 82 degrees on this. So I haven't done it yet. But that's just one of the solutions if you live in a colder climate to do that kind of thing. So that's where the tank sits, and everything is still in the grow out stage. I'll have a question for everybody. I've been told that, or actually I've told and I have read that a fox face can and will eat corals. Their snout on them is used to eat corals and everything else like that. However, I have seen more than 5 tanks that have them, that have a full reef tank going on. What are your guys' thoughts and opinions on a fox face? I want a magnificent fox face, which is the white ones. They're actually a little bit cooler and they stand out a little bit better with a black background tank. The other ones do too, but just something different than you don't see every day. I want to go with the white one. Tell me what you guys' thoughts of that are, if you've had problems with them or if they gave you no problems. Now I do feed the fish I feed the fish twice a day, right when I get home from work and about a half hour from now, and I don't see my trigger or my tang nipping at any kind of corals. So let's give you guys' thoughts. But again, this is part 19 of the 185, and the tank is 11 months old. And I hope that my sump LEDs do the trick. Thanks a lot, guys.